What's up, guys and ladies? It's Prison Bagel coming to you live. I'm not in prison. I'm not in prison. And I'm not live either. Neither of those things. We're gonna check out some of the new updates. Man, some of these new updates that are happening in Summoner's War, making non-used monsters a little bit more powerful. So let's check some of these. Let's check some of these puppies out. Okay. Without further ado, Water, Wind, and Dark Fairy all getting damage increases for some of their skills. Does that make them relevant? Water Fairy Sleep Spell is going to maybe help new players a little bit since every new player gets it. I don't think it makes them relevant. For the Wind and Dark, I don't think it makes them really relevant either. It's just a little nicer. Let's see, the Imp. So all of the imps are getting the buffs. Very nice. I think the damage increase on the light imp is going to make it just a little bit better, and it's already used pretty commonly from people that are running light teams and have the light imp, because he can tend to be a beast, but you can also counter him as well. So yeah, there's different ways to counter the light imp. But the Water Ice Ball, if you're still running the, I personally am still running the Giants B10 Imp team. I'm going to use one of the imps. I have 3 imps. The Giants B10 Imp team is the Hellhound. I don't use the Hellhound, but it's basically a Hellhound, 3 Water Imps, and 1 Light Fairy, which you can get from adding your friends in Facebook and stuff like that. So I got 2 light fairies just aside from that, but I don't do Facebook. I don't do that Facebook stuff. But yeah, the ice ball might make it a little bit easier for Giants B10 if you're still running the imp team. But I don't know if everyone. So I don't think it makes the fire, wind, and the dark imps really relevant though. So. The dark one I'd have to check out, though. I don't have a dark imp right now. Do I? I don't know. I might. I don't know. I forgot. Let's see. Okay, next is the Pixie. Let's see. Water Pixie, Shooting Star. Damage increased by 25%. That's a pretty good percentage, but I'd like to see how she does. The Fire Pixie, Incinerate. I don't think that's gonna make her more widely used. Dark, Absorb Energy, damage increase 10%. I'm not gonna scoff at 10%, but I don't feel that this is really gonna make these monsters like, oh my god, everyone's gonna use these monsters right now. Let's see what else do we have. We have the Hellhound, Water, Light, and Wind. The wind one I wanna check out some more. I don't think I think if you guys have water and light hellhounds, then they're gonna be a little bit better, yeah. But I don't think that that's gonna. I wanna check out the wind hellhound. I don't think he's gonna be relevant still. I don't think he's gonna start being meta right now. Meta is like basically common teams that people are using. But I would like to check him out, maybe. You know, the Harpy. Okay, Harpies are something that is actually pretty interesting. Fire, Wind, Light, Fire, Wind, Water, Dark. Basically, every Harpy is getting increases. So Harpies, now we have damage increased by 24%, 33% on Wolf Hunt, cool time decreased by 1 on Boar Hunt for the Wind, Bear Hunt, damage increased by 20%. These Harpies are getting. I think that's a pretty significant buff, though. I mean, that's not like piddly increases. That's 24, 33, cool time decreased by 1, and 20. I mean, the Dark Sign of Death is damage increased by 10%, but I think these Harpies are going to be more widely used. I could definitely see that. I could definitely see the Harpies being used in more situations. Not like they're not like archangels, but you know, I could see them being used a little bit more now. Let's see, Warbear, water, fire, wind, light, dark. Okay, and fire, dark, and dark. Okay, so basically the dark Warbear is just way more damage increased by 50% on the roar. That's quite significant. So the dark Warbear is now a monster that you want, which is great because I just got him and I was going to eat him like yesterday. I didn't do it. Nice. Nice. Nice thinking ahead. I wasn't thinking ahead. I just didn't read this ahead of time. I just didn't do it. I don't know why. Wind Garuda, Triple Thunder, damage increased by 17%. I don't think that's going to be anything significant. Inugami, Wind, Light, Wind, Water, Dark are getting buffs. Not crazy buffs, but I think that you'll see that... You know, Wind has 2 buffs now with the Season Smother, but I don't think it's really going to be... I think it's going to still see the same use. The same thing with the Water one. I think it's basically just going to stay the same. It's going to be like a little bit more useful, but not going to be amazing. Salamanders, no one really uses them. Damage increases by 10 to 15% is really not going to make them more useful. I don't think they're horrible. I had one of my first monsters that I 5-starred when I first had my account was a fire salamander, and he doesn't even get an increase. But yeah, and I liked him, but then I got better stuff. So yeah, on to the Nine-Tailed Fox. We have 2 buffs to the Wind Nine-Tailed Fox, which is really nice because you can fuse that. You can get that from the fusion hexagram. So you're gonna get a damage increase on Soul Snatcher and Sweet Talk from that. So that's gonna be really nice. You also get if you have the Light Nine-Tailed Fox, which no one has, you're gonna get the damage increase by the Will of the Wisp. Effect activation rate. Okay, that's nice. But yeah, no one has that. There's so few people that actually have that. Light Nine-Tailed Fox, not the easiest monster to get. But the Wind one, a lot of you guys are gonna actually have or get. Okay, let's go into the Serpent. Serpent, water, wind, and dark. Okay, tidal wave, damage increase. That's really not gonna make him relevant. Wind, thunder blast, damage increased by 8. Everyone can get the Wind Serpent. He's a common drop. I don't think he's really that... He could be okay in certain situations, but he's not the first monster you want to evolve and awaken and stuff like that. So it really depends on who you're fighting. What kind of team you're fighting against. The Dark Serpent. No one's got the Dark Serpent. There's like no one that has the Dark Serpent. But I mean, he's got two boosts. So if you have the Dark Serpent, which most of you don't, then I don't think that makes him amazing though. Fire Undyne, share life. Oh, Fire Undyne. You know what? Legab Wedge, my second account, has the Fire Undyne. So recovery amount increased by 10% from 10 to 15%. Also, I don't think that this makes it amazing. And I have this monster, and I use this monster, and it is my only, on Legab Wedge, it is my highest level monster. If you guys don't know, I've been doing like a beginner's guide, and I've been doing Legab Wedge is my new account that I've been just doing free-to-play beginner stuff. I still don't think that makes the Fire Undyne amazing. It's not a game winner, it's not a game changer. It's nice that they made that. I mean, it benefits me, but I'm still using the same stuff that I did before. I mean, you still have the water magic archer, not the magic archer, the water mystic witch, Megan, awakened. Skill, you still have the fire hellhound, which has value. I'm just trying to use value monsters on that account, so happen to get the Fire Undyne. It's not a game changer. It's nice. She's got a good amount of hit points though. I think she's got like 16,000 hit points on her, so that's nice. Okay, what else do we have? We have Fire Inferno, Water and Light, Pierce, damage increased by 10%. Yes, because I have a 5-star max level awakened Light Inferno, which is nice. We have the Fire Inferno. Hellfire, effect rate increased by 50% to 70%. This is nice, because I know a lot of people have been watching my videos and have been evolving their Fire Infernos, and this Hellfire is going to be nice. So, from 50% to 70%, and it's a... The Hellfire is the defense decrease, right? I'm pretty sure it's the defense decrease. Off the top of my head, I'm just trying to remember. And then the Meteor, damage increased by 10%. I don't think that's going to be too much of a big deal, but I think that the Hellfire effect rate increase is going to be very nice, since the Fire Inferno, the way I've been doing it is Despair Focus. And I think that that's going to work well with that. So... See, I like the effect rate increase on that one. That's kind of nice. Wind, ooh, Hell Lightning. I don't know too much about that. A damage increase and effect rate increase. I think that's going to be really good to make the wind one a little bit more relevant. So I do like that. There's a 30% effect rate increase and a 25% damage increase on the wind one. So, oh my god, I'm talking so much. This is why I drink Arrowhead. Pure spring water. Alright. Yeah, I think the wind Inferno actually got a little bit better. Light one, yeah, damage increase. I've been liking the light one too. Effect rate increase on the dark one. I think the Inferno's got. I'm happy about the amount that the Inferno's got better. Nice. Okay, so let's go. Let's check out the Sylphs. Fire Dark Turbulence, damage increased by 11, and the damage increased by 8 on the Airbender. The wind. Sometimes like a well-runed Wind Sylph will do a ton of damage to one of my monsters, but it has to be well ruined. It is what it is. I think that these are going to be used either way. These have been good monsters. They're not bad monsters. So yeah. So I'm already enjoying them. I don't think this is going to make them like OP, but it's gonna keep them around the same. Because everyone's getting better, so it's going to keep them around the same level of value. Harpoo, Deadly Dart. Oh, Harpoo, Light Harpoo. Great Friends, damage increased by 33%. If you guys have the Light Harpoo, I don't. I've never used it. I've never seen it in any battles that I've fought against. I don't think I've ever seen it. Like, maybe in Trial of Ascension, but I probably didn't even have any issues against it. So, so I'd like to see damage increased by 33%. Is quite a nice chunk of damage, but I don't know if that... Does that make it amazing? I don't know. Leave some comments in the comment section. Where else would you leave comments? I don't even know where you would leave comments if it wasn't the comment section. But leave comments there if you guys think that the Light Harpoo is significantly better, because I would like to know as well. So we have the High Elemental next. Water Ice Prison, damage increased by 10%. Cool time decreased by 1. I like that. Wind Dark, damage increased by 13%. The Soul Split. It was they're powerful attackers anyway, so there's so many. Everyone's increased. This is no one's going to have draws at all in Arena anymore. There's gonna be no more draws. There's still gonna be draws, but less draws, I would think. But I don't think that these are oh damn, now we got the Phoenix next. Okay, we'll go there. So Wind High Elemental is damage increased by 13 and 14%, and cool time decreased by 1. So Wind High Elemental got a little bit more powerful. I'm actually using her on my secondary account, Legabwidge. So that's kind of nice. Getting some value out of that with the new update. Okay, Phoenix. God damn it. Okay. Like we really needed the Phoenix to be more powerful. Frozen Orb, damage increased by 10%. The Water Phoenix is already good. I don't think that's gonna make it crazy more awesome. Flame Nova, damage increased by 17%. Wow, OP, thank you. Don't fight any Fire Phoenixes now, because they're just even more powerful, because they were fucking amazing before, and now they're even more fucking amazing. Lightning Nova, Wind Phoenix, all these Phoenixes are just getting way more powerful, which is awesome if you have one of these Phoenixes. And shitty for me, because I don't have one. Oh my goodness. Okay, what else do we have? What else do we have? Yeah, there we go. Chimera Water Crush, damage increased by 10%. I don't think that's really going to make... Chimera's already good. Light Holy Calling, cool time decreased by 1. I don't have too much experience with the Light Chimera, actually. Cool time decreased by 1 is always awesome. I would rather have the cool time decrease than the damage increase. So that's nice. So that's nice. Succubus. The Water Succubus Parting Gift, damage increased by 11%. Night Hag Scuttle, damage increased by 21%. But then how many of us have the Dark Succubus? I know a lot of us have the Light Succubus because we had the dungeon, but I don't think a lot of us have the Dark one. So that really does. That's really not too. That's not going to affect too many of us. Wind Howl, attack heal, damage increased by 10%. It's not going to make it any. It's really not going to make it better in the meta. Dark Howl, attack, damage increased by 10%. Really not going to make it better in the meta, I don't think. Ooh, some ninjas. Hell yeah. You know I like my ninjas. Damage increased by 11%. I don't like my ninjas more right now. Damn it. So the Dark one actually got, nice. Dark one got 2 buffs. I think one of my friends, Emo Kitty, has the Dark Ninja. Damn you. Oh wait, I get to use it every day. Okay, no, not damn you. Thank you, thank you, Emo Kitty, for letting me use your Dark Ninja every day. So that's got 2 buffs. But I don't think it's gonna make the other ninjas that much better. The Puree, damage, freezing shot, damage increased by 12%. She's already good. The Water Puree, and she's just gonna be a little bit slightly better. Fire Puree is going to be a little bit better. It's really going to be almost irrelevant, though. Wind, Light, and Dark. Dark is going to be a small chunk better. But I don't think I have the wind and I have the wind and the fire on one account, and then I have the water on my secondary account. Spoiler, yeah, because I think I'm behind in uploading videos for my secondary account. My free-to-play account, and we got spoiler, we got the Water Puree just randomly, so I was not bummed out about that one. I got that good combo going. I have the Megan with the high speed, and then for arena, and then she buffs up the Water Puree, and the Water Puree just like AoE destroys everyone. It doesn't destroy everyone, but it does like a significant amount of damage to everyone. So I'm pretty happy about that one. I wish they would have got it on my main account, though. I wish I would have got it on the Jubagel account, cause that would have been nice. That would have been nice, cause I'm really don't have awesome water attackers. So that would have definitely been a 6-star in my book on Jubagel. But yeah, I think the Dark one. I mean, no one has the Light and the Dark ones. It's so rare that anyone has those. Light and Dark natural 4-stars are not easy to get. So okay, Water Werewolf, damage increased by 8%. That's really not going to make anything special about him. He's not a bad monster, though. It's just it's not gonna change his value in the game. Wind Bearman, Wind Dark Bearman, and Dark Bearman. Removes 2 harmful effects. Oh, that might be pretty good against Chloe teams and stuff like that. Chloe teams, or actually, there's a lot of different buff teams. There's a lot of different buff teams in the arena, so that might not be that bad. Attack. Oh, the Wind Flashing Strike. Attack Gwaj. decreased. It's not gauge. It's the attack gouage decreased by 20 to 30%. That's not going to be amazing. Dark, up, down attack, damage increased by 8%. Not really great. Water, wind, dark, weakened, damage increased by 7%. I have 2 of these. I don't think that that's really going to make them amazing. Fire and light, noble agreement, damage increased by 7. Fire vampire is awesome already. He's already awesome. Yeah, let's see. The wind firing axe and the dark fury. Oh, the dark furious march. I should do a Viking review. Because that Furious March is a pain in the ass. Pain in the ass. Also it's buggy. Yeah, come to us. It's buggy. It's bugged. It doesn't work correctly. So, FYI, fix it. The Firewind and Dark Crushing Armor is not going to make it amazing. The Wind Firing Axe is not going to stay. It's 25% increase. It's not going to make it amazing, though. Not going to make it a great monster. The Dark Furious March, though, no one has the Dark Viking, but that might make it OP. I don't know. I need to see that. Again, I always say this, but I need to see that in action some more. It seems like the cooltime decrease, it doesn't work. It's like the AI cooltime is like, just ignores it, and it's like, hey, fuck you, bitch. But yeah, so I'd like to see that more in action. Amazon water, fire, dark, light, not wind. Oh my god. Slight increase. Light Amazon just got crazy more powerful. Not crazy, but might see some good stuff coming out of the Phantom Crush though. Phantom Crush skill. Interesting. I mean, it's an attack monster and damage is increased by 19%, so it's a monster you would normally have high attack power on. Could see some more use, but I think if you have a light Amazon, you're going to use it anyway. So let's see the other ones. Imp Champion, light and dark. Just small increases. Hell Lady, water, fire, and wind, and everyone values the fire Hell Lady so highly. Small increases on these guys, on these Eternal Scar, Soul Crusher, and Capture though, so not anything significant. Brownie Magician, water, harmless prank, cool time decreased by 1. I don't want to comment on that because I don't really know too much about that one right now. I'm not even in the game. I'm just on a website, so I can't like go and be like, oh, let's check it out, because I'm just on the website. Let's see. The Minotaurus. God, this is going to be a long-ass video. Holy... Everyone's changed! Everyone's changed. Minotaurus, water, wind, dark, fire, light, water, fire. Okay. Slight increases. Ooh. Relevant? Probably not. Probably not. Lizard Man, probably not, with the Poisonous Whirlwind, damage increase. Drunken Master, slight damage increases. The light one is the most increased, but I don't think that it's really going to be soups crazy. Beast Monk, I think, just got better in general. So Beast Monk, we have Trick of Water, Fire, Wind, Light, and Darkness decreased by 1 cool time on every single one of them. So holy balls. So that's nice. Everyone that has a Beast Monk, congratulations. What else do we have? Why are we being shitty? Why are we this is the easiest video for you to not fuck up on, software. This is the easiest video. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So we have the Kung Fu Girl. Damage increased by 11% for the fire one, as well as the fire increasing the activation rate of Shadowless Kick. Very nice. And so the fire one gets 2 increases. And the light one gets 2 increases. So that's nice. The wind one gets 1 increase, but I kind of like the wind one already. So these Kung Fu girls are getting better. Damn. But it's only 5% though. It's 5%, it's negligible. So, we have the, then what else do we have? We have the Samurai. Let's see, 12% damage increase, 19% damage increase. The Water Samurai just got better. Cool time for the, oh, Fire just got better. Cool time decreased by 1 on the Flame Slash. Thunder, and people like the Fire, you guys like the Fire Samurai, right? The guys, like, everyone that has the Fire Samurai, you like it. I have found out that everyone likes the Fire Samurai that has it. So I don't have any problem beating the Fire Samurai in the arena, no matter whether I use one team or another. It's really not. But some people really like it. Some people get some good results out of it, depending on the team, depending on the strategy. So what else do we have? So I think the Fire Samurai got a little bit better, like a little bit better than the rest of them. What else? What else? The Monkey King. Cool time decreased by 1 on the Water and Light Monkey King. The Water also got a damage increase. The Fire got... oh my goodness. Yeah, this is when everyone that has the Monkey King is like, yeah, what up, what up, what up? Yeah, 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 yeah. Because Monkey King is actually not... he's not a horrible... he's not a horrible little monkey. Not a horrible little monkey. Oh my god. That Fire one is going to be a pain in the ass to beat, though. Pain in the ass to beat at this point. Ugh. Living Armor, Fire and Light. Powerful Mash, damage increased by 17%. I've seen some people say that the Fire Living Armor is OP. And I was like, the Fire Living Armor is OP? Okay, well you show me a team that uses the Fire Living Armor on a regular basis, and I will eat my underpants. I won't eat my underpants though. But yeah, we have a little bit of a damage increase. Everyone's getting those increases though. Everyone is getting those increases. Okay, and then we have the Fire and Light Dragon Knights. I don't know anyone that has a light one. No, I'm sorry, I do. I know someone that has a light one. Nice that the Justice is getting a increase by 18% on the Fire one, because the Fire one, people were complaining that it wasn't as powerful as the Chow, the Water one. And I'm surprised that they didn't buff the Wind one, because the Wind one has also been getting some complaints that it's not as powerful as the Water one. So it's surprising that they did not buff the Wind one. Interesting. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why that is. The Death Knight. Deadly Wave damage increased by 25%. Oh, he's already meta. You're making him better. Fuck you, assholes. The Wind, oh, the Wind Death Knight. I have that. Oh, yeah. Damage increased by 25%. I still don't think, I don't think Brian is that great. I think he's overrated. He's not horrible, but you have to play him correctly. The Wind Death Knight. Because if you don't play him correctly, he's going to make... basically what he does is he's going to revive one of your monsters and then even out the HP of everyone, which could potentially make you very vulnerable to the towers in the arena. It could also make you vulnerable to any AoE attacks. So you got to really play that. And if you do it shitty and the AI sucks with Brian, with the Wind Death Knight, if you mess that shit up, you just killed your entire team. It's really like you gotta watch out for that. We have the Light Death Knight. Damage increased by 26%. Cooltime decreased by 1. Oh, nice. Revives increases the ally by 20%. Up to 30%. So the Light gets 2 increases. Both of them are pretty substantial. Mystic Witch. Everyone has the Water Mystic Witch. I think the dark and the wind ones, it's not going to make them relevant. The toad poison is nice that it increases all of it, increases the damage by 20%, but I don't think it's going to be a win condition. I think people are still going to use that. It's going to have the same value. People aren't going to use that anymore than it's already used. Occult Girl, Fire, Wind, and Light, Toy Knight, cool time decreased by 1. That just makes the Occult Girl way more powerful than she used to be. Not way more, but more powerful than she used to be. So maybe she's higher on my list now. Damn. I don't think she's really a threat for my team, but I think she's slightly more of a threat. Slightly more valuable. We have the Oracle. Fire, Water, and Light. Damage decreased by 25%. Cool time decreased by 1. Wow. Value. Yes, that's pretty nice. Let's see. Fire, loss of cause and effect. Increase the ally recovery amount by 5 to 10. I don't think that's anything special. Dark, critical error. Cool time decreased by 1. Not too many people have that. The Dark Oracle anyway. Okay, what else do we have? Damn, it's a 30-minute video. Rakshasa, Fire and Light Burning Swing, damage decreased by 10%. Fire Rakshasa is already good. Devil's Whip, damage decreased by 11%. Cool time decreased by 1. She's already been good. I think the Dark Rakshasa definitely just got better. Let's see what else. The Bounty Hunter. Wind Bounty Hunter got better from its trigger happy, but I don't think he's amazing still. I had a 5-star awakened one. He was pretty good. I fed him to someone else. He wasn't amazing. He wasn't like I wasn't like I'm in love with this motherfucker. So he's not horrible though. He's maybe slightly above average, but he's not amazing. The light one is getting better, though. Light Bounty Hunter, if anyone... And I have one in my monster storage. Because we had like, the dungeon or something like that. We had the Light Bounty Hunter. Or maybe I got it from, like, the end of... like, the end of Sunday, the arena rankings or something like that. I don't remember how I got it. But there's some Light Bounty Hunters. Prison of Light... there's 3 benefits to the Light Bounty Hunter now. You have the damage increased by 9% for the Bullseye. You have the damage increased by 9% on the Arrow of Purification. And you have the Prison of Light damage increased by 10% and increases your chance of activating the skill cooldown by 50 to 100%. So, if you have the Light Bounty Hunter, you might have just lucked out. And if you ate the Light Bounty Hunter, I almost did that myself, so... We don't know if it's great yet. We don't know if we're like should be cursing ourselves because we ate him. But yeah, maybe it actually just got like pretty decent. Then we have the Magical Archer, which is we have all of them. All of the magic arrows, damage increased by 13%. The magic arrow for the Arrow of Water increased by 11%. The Fire increased by 18%. I like the Fire Magic Archer too. I like the Magic Archers in general. And then the Dark Cool Time decreased by 1. Might be a little better to use Magical Archers now. I think it might be a little bit more relevant. I've used how many times have I said relevant in this video? The use of the word relevant is very relevant in this video. That's all I gotta say. And then the other Magic Archer, the Fami, which is, it's not everyone has her, you can't really get her, it was a special event kind of thing. Damage increase. I don't think that's really, not too many people are going to get any benefit from that because they don't have her. Dark Epicon Priest. Soul Control, cooltime decreased by 1 and damage increased by 13. Nice, nice. Water and Dark Vagabonds. Let's see. Increases your chance of provoking and damage increase. I don't think that the Water and Dark ones are going to be used more because of that. I think that that's just... It's still going to be used, but that's that. We have the Grim Reaper, the Wind one, death penalty, damage increased by 14%. He's still not going to be used. Martial Cat, Water, Wind, Dark, Chain Attack, damage increased, not going to be used anymore. We have, and the last one, which you guys can't see because we're lagging on, this is like a 5-minute lag on this fucking shit. What the fuck? Fire Phantom Thief, Old Grudge passive, increase the attack power by 50%, up to 100% if the HP is above 50%. He's going to be even more powerful. That is they might change their mind on that. I feel like they're going to change their mind on that. I think that's like a very nice increase. A very nice increase. So I guess we're going to, maybe we'll see, maybe Fire Phantom Thief is going to be our next 6-star. I don't know, because we have him at 5 right now. He might be. We'll see. And maybe the whole Vampire Phantom Thief idea is really going to be a go. I don't know. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe. This was just me describing how all your monsters have just gotten more powerful, except for my Lucian and all of the Archangels. So it's nice. It's nice. It's a nice balancing act for a lot of free-to-play players. They're going to be more powerful against some of the pay-to-win players. So it's kind of nice for everyone. Well, not if you've spent $10,000 in the game, then it's not nice for you. Then fuck you. But you're doing good already. So why did you spend $10,000 in the game, you motherfuckers? Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe. This was a long-winded video. Oh man, and I have to pee so bad. I have to pee like crazy. I have to pee like Bruce Jenner had to pee when he was in... No, Bruce Jenner, he just swims all day, so he just pees in the pool. Never mind. But anyway, I'm going to go pee, and hope you guys enjoyed this. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next motherfucking video, where I pee at the end, but not on camera.